It's an awful world being a country boy. Stare in the mirror in total surprise at this hair on my shoulders and this age in my eyes. Light in my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light in my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. There's a measure of people and they don't understand pleasures of life in a hillbilly band. I got my first guitar when I was 13. Now I'm 58 years old. I'm still wearing jeans. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Hanging up your lips in the road, curved your parent heart. Mayor of your contemplating going out somewhere. And shadows on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Don't take your love to started that old crazy age ago. But I was free to go and do my patriotic show. And really I know that I'm not the man I used to be. I still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent paralyzed. And the lonesome evil when you reach Riviera. And it won't be long, I've heard him say until I'm not around. Don't take your love, take and laughter, the past in each squad hand. Good-hearted woman, only in a good time in mind. But she's a good-hearted woman, love in a good time in mind. a good time at Fred. When the whiskey's all gone, Lord, she welcomes me back home again. She don't understand me, but she does the best that she can. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time, man. She's a good-hearted woman, loving a good time, man. She loves me in spite of his ways she don't understand. And teardrops and laughter passing this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving a good time, man. Good-hearted woman, loving a good time, man. Mothers, don't let your babies go out to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. They don't need doctors and lawyers and such. Mothers, don't let your babies go out to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. And a cowboy ain't easy to love. It's hard at home. Willie! Well, he'd rather make love to you than have diamonds gold. Willie Jennings now. Those are the buckles and the if you don't understand him and he don't die, you probably just right away. Here's Allan Coe now. Mothers, don't let your daughters grow up to be strippers. If they run around naked with nothing on top, I'm telling you, mama, you gotta make them stop. Mothers, don't let your daughters grow up to be strippers, 'cause they'll never stay home and they'll never be alone, and money is the only thing they'll love. I've got this weakness for whiskey and women. It's something I just can't control. And I've tried hard to shake it without any luck, and it keeps burning deep in my soul. And I thought you could change things, and while you were with me, I never loved no one but you. It's gonna take more than whiskey and women to make me forget that we're through. Baby, sometimes at night when I reach out to touch you, I wake up chilled to the bone. There are so many things I can't get used to, especially being alone. I cannot hold world around you, without you gone, I don't know what to do. It's gonna take more than whiskey and women to make me forget that we're through. Lately you've been through Miss Deidre beat Martin up the stairs to see if she was home. When I found a note that she wrote with a pen attached upon her door, and a 2-week stop of daily papers said goodbye to someone that I love. And it looks as if she's headed for the country once again, far from the city sidewalk, neons in the rain. Back to the grassy meadows, to ride barefoot through the wind. They tell me that she's headed for the country once again. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. I don't know if any of you was watching TNN last night, about 9 o'clock. They had a special on David Allan Coe on TNN last night. It seems that David Allan Coe got married about 4 days ago, and they had his wedding on there. And I watched it myself because I wanted to see who he was marrying. And well, she was a pretty girl. In fact, I think I see her here tonight. Your name's Rebecca, and I think that's her right there. Stand up there and let them see David Allan Coe's new wife. You can call her Rebecca, but I call her... Sweet Rebecca, she's been making me crazy. Sweet Rebecca, she's been driving me wild. Just like a lady. Sweet Rebecca, she ain't nothing but a child. She's a child of the wind. She's a child of the rain. She just came in my life and just drove me insane. She had no bad intentions, and I take the blame. And I think I am falling for. She don't know that I love her. Sweet Rebecca, she don't know that I care. Sweet Rebecca, she knew I needed somebody. Sweet Rebecca, she said she'd always be there. She'd be there in the mornings, she'd be there in my nights. She would never do me wrong, she would always do me right. So she needs lots of loving, and she don't like to fight. And I think I'm falling for her. Sweet Rebecca, sweet Rebecca, sweet Rebecca. Songwriter David Allan Coe. Oh, yeah. What happened to me, dude? Yeah, that's where it went to. I get excited, you know. Can't help it. Here's a brand new song. Well, that was a brand new song. And here's another brand new song. I guess I probably should introduce you to my little boy. His name is Blake. Hey, hold the baby up there. Rebecca. Let him see Blake come. Newspaper reporter said, "Is David that boy's father?" She said, "No, he's that boy's dad." Said anybody can be a father. I thought that was a great answer. This is my 5th marriage, but my first wedding. It was the first time I had a wedding in a chapel and with a preacher in a real live wedding ceremony. And they filmed it on TNN. That's what I was talking about. It was on last night. But I looked a little heavy on there. TV adds a little bit to you. I can't afford 10 pounds, you know. And I look a little old. Here I was thinking I was, you know, young, because she's just 30 years old, so I'm 58. My doctor said he wanted me to come in for a 30-day checkup instead of the yearly checkup that I usually do. But you know, getting married is a strange thing. It makes you think about all the other times you got married. And the times it didn't work. And the only thing that's ever happened to me in my life is a lot of great songs came out of a lot of bad experiences. As most of you know, I live all the songs that I write. And some of them have been awful hard to live, and some of them are awful hard to sing every night. And this is one of those songs. See, I remember walking in that phone booth and picking up that phone and saying, "Hey, babe, how about coming to Charlotte?" She said, "Nah." I said, "I just need you to get on a plane and come out and fly and see me, baby." No, she said, "I don't want to get on no plane." And then we got married, had a baby, my second daughter. And I called her one day and I said, "Hey, babe." She said, "What, David?" I said, "Please come to Boston for the springtime. Stay here with some friends and they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk. My cafe where I hope to be looking soon. Please come to Boston." She said, "No, you come home with me." She said, "Hey, around the above, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold, ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the band, Tennessee." Please come to Denver with the snowfall. The river bed and the mountains far that you can't be found. Throw "I love you" echoes down the canyon. And then lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver. She said, "No, boy, you come home with me." She said, "Hey, around the boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. Ain't no gold, ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the band, Tennessee." Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams that are lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to live too. Somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to live. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. And there's some stars that fell from the sky and living up on the hill. Please come to LA. She just said, "No, David Allan, you come with me." She said, "Hey, around the boy, why don't you settle down? LA ain't your kind of town. Ain't no gold, ain't nobody like me. The #1 fan of the band, Tennessee." Yeah, I was just thinking about all them times I said I do. I remember in my next wife, I remember the songs that came out of that relationship there. Songs like, "Would you lay with me in a field of storm? If my needs were strong, would you lay with me? And should my lips grow dry, would you wet them dead in the midnight night owl, should my lips grow dry. Would you go away to another land, walk 1,000 miles through the burning sand, wipe the blood away, from my dying hand? If I give myself to you. Yeah, I remember that. And then my next wife, I remember. Would you hold on to my hand when I get lonely? Could I come to you whenever I'm in need? Would you always have a place for me to lay my body down? Would you be my lady in the morning? Would you be my lady? Then I remember that first divorce. Thank you, I was present. I heard you listen. Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty there? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart full of pain? Should I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wondered if you're lonesome tonight, darling. You know, someone once told me the world was just a stage and everybody had to play a part. The fate had me playing in love, dear, with you as my sweetheart. I promise what we meant. Why, you read your lines so cleverly, you never missed a cue. And then came Act 2. You acted strange, you seemed to change. Why, I'll never know. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me, and I had no cause to doubt you. But I'd rather go on hearing your lies than to go on living without you. And now the stage is bare, and I'm just standing there with emptiness all around me. And if you don't come back to me, we can bring the curtain down. Oh, oh, did you miss me? Are you sorry? But I loved you, Elvis Presley. Thanks for singing my song. And I remember, hey, Jody, like a melody, play inside my head, till the thoughts of you is more than I can stand. Hey, just to think of having you is music to my soul, it made me feel as though the world was in my hand. Jody, like a melody, you warm me and then leave me with a chill. Come, chill. Hey, Jody, I can't keep my thoughts about me in the daytime when your memories enough to make me blind. And late at night I lie awake and I wait for you to come back. Don't you know almost Jody, like a melody, you warm me and then leave me with a chill. And then there's you, Rebecca. Sweet Rebecca, she's been making me crazy. Sweet Rebecca, she's been driving me wild. Sweet Rebecca, acts just like a lady. Sweet Rebecca, she's nothing but a child. She's a child of the wind. She's a child of the rain. She just came in my life and just drove me insane. She had no bad intentions, and now I'm taking right, 'cause I think I am falling for Sweet Rebecca, Sweet Rebecca, Sweet Rebecca. Oh yeah. Life has a strange way of taking twisted turns, you know. One day you have parents, and the next day they're dead. One day you have children, and the next day they marry and they leave home. One day you're married, the next day you're divorced. Sometimes all those things go together. Marriage, divorce, children, death. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. He went half crazy now and then, but he loved her through it all, thinking she'd come back again. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. But I found some letters that he wrote. Dated 1962. Where he underlined in red every single I love you. Well, I went to see my dad today. But I didn't see no tears. He was all dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen my daddy smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Well, Mama went to see him one last time. And after their divorce, I guess everybody wanted to see him. And I was just a boy of 15, but it just kept running through my mind. Maybe this time, Daddy's over Mom for good. He stopped loving her today. bar. Liquor was the only love I know. You rescued me from reaching for the bottle, and you brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. I stay strong on your love all the time. Now I lay me down to cheat on the woman I love so. And if I die between these sheets, I pray to God she'll never know. Roll on family, roll on crew, roll on mama like a roll on down, roll on down, roll on mama till you get back home. Roll on 18 wheeler, roll on, roll on, roll on family, roll on crew, roll on mama like I asked you to do. Roll on down, roll on mama till you get back home. And roll on 18 wheeler, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on. Well, I'm just an old man now, covered with scars. Most of them I got fighting in them redneck bars. And a bunch of brand new tattoos that Squeaks put on me. Well, he covered up the ones I got years ago, back in prison when I was just Dave Coe, and I wasn't famous then, and I wasn't free. Well, I grew up in a 3-room rundown shack at the foot of the mountain by the railroad track, where decent folks don't go when the sun goes down. My daddy worked in the coal mines and he worked on cars. My mama went to church and my daddy went to bars. Most people just called it the hillbilly part of town. I had a 55 Chevy when I was 15, and I painted it red, but I was still green. Hell, I couldn't even afford to buy gas. I had a 410 rifle and a Bowie knife too, and red banded back of that I like to chew. We count the cars when the trains went past, and if that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass. If that ain't country, it's a damn good joke. I've been on the Grand Ole Opry, and I know Johnny Cash. And if he ain't country, what? Well, one of my sisters was a lady of the night. And then one day she saw the light, and now she don't do those things that she used to do. Why, she never made the funeral when my daddy died. I said I'd forgive her, but I guess I lied, because there just ain't no way to hide the way that I feel. And me and my brothers, we took our sister Diane down to the funeral home to see the old man. Jimmy was the oldest, and Diane, she was the youngest one. Now, Jack and Ray was in the middle, and then there was me, and I'm the one who turned 23 and grew up to be that Yankees rebel son. Well, times are changing question I heard Bob Dylan say, and it's been 11 years now since my daddy passed away. But I can still picture him in his overalls, standing around the house where he made his deals. And around the porch there was a bunch of old wheels and some used Harley Davidson parts that he sold for cash. There was 50 holes in an old tin roof. Me and my family was living proof. And everybody called me old poor white trash. If that ain't country, I kiss your ass. If that ain't country, Michael Blue on the lead guitar. Stare at cowboys, they're laughing at the hippies, and are praying they're getting out of here alive. Get a loud mouth in the corners, getting chippy, talking about my earrings and my hair. And I guess he ain't read the signs that said I've been the president. Someone ought to warn him before I knock him off his chair, 'cause my long hair just can't cover up my redneck. Every Friday I ever fought, I don't need some turkey telling me that I ain't country, saying I ain't worth a damn no ticket that he bought, 'cause I can't sing all them songs about Texas. That I know. And they tell me that I look like Merle Haggard, and I sound a lot like David Allan Coe. And he brought me in the last time that we played, and knew the words to every song I wrote. She said, Jimmy Rabbit turned her on to my last album, just about the time the jukebox broke. Johnny Cash helped me get out of prison. Long before Rodriguez stole that goat. And I've been the rhinestone cowboy for so long I can't remember. And I can do you every song Hank Williams ever wrote. Oh, but I'd rather sing songs I wrote myself, if you don't mind. Here's a song I wrote back in the year of 1957. 1957. That's a long time ago, isn't it? 1957. Country music sounded different in 1957, in case you wasn't around. Country music sounded like this here. Well, I was sounding about my else than they want. It sounded like this here. I walked across Texas with you in my arms. That's what country music sounded like when I wrote this song here. Jack Daniels, if you please. Don't pretend my knees. You're the only friend there has ever been that didn't do me wrong. Jack Daniels, if you please. Don't pretend my knees. Well, then in 1975, I wrote another song, and it goes like this here. Take this job and shut brings us up to a part of my life. In a few minutes, you're going to see what used to be, once upon a time, the David Allan Coe Band. And after playing with me for several years, Danny came to me and he said, David, I think I've got a chance to get a record deal and for us to make it on our own. And I said, I think that's great. What are you going to call your band? He said, Confederate Railroad. And I said, well, I wish you a lot of luck and I hope you do good. Well, they did good. They did real good. And they asked me to play here with them tonight. This is the third show that I've done with them since they went out on their own and not being the David Allan Coe Band. And I want to thank them in front of you all for having me here and allowing me to play with them on the same stage again. And I want to tell you that I'll never forget, as long as I live, the day that we walked out and we got presented with an award for our #1 record, David Allan Coe and Confederate Railroad, which was the David Allan Coe Band at that time. And I'll never forget walking out there and I looked over at Chris and he looked at me and shook his head and they went. Well, I was thumbing through Montgomery. I had my guitar on my back. A stranger stopped beside me in an antique cafe. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow eyed. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville, would you like to ride? Well, I sat down in the front seat, turned on the radio, and the sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. Then I noticed a stranger was ghost white pale when I asked him for a light. I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said that the can you make folks cry when you play a sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you let them guitars sing? Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? If you think so, they all let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. remember, and I look around and Danny would be standing there beside me and he'd go shake his head at me. And I'd go. He'd look at me and shake his head. Gonna catch a freight train. Can't stand Jordan now. Until that train runs out of time. Can't you see? Can't you see? Well, now she get good to me. I remember it just like it was yesterday. Looking out here at you and remembering all those things, I just gotta say that it was all that I could do. Sometimes it seems so useless tonight. You know how to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. And you don't call me Longhaired anymore. Even though you're on my funny side. How long as you will love me. And I know my understanding in the land. You don't have to call me darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, now, a friend of mine named Steve Goodman wrote that song. He told me it was the perfect country and western song. But I wrote him back a letter and I told him it was not the perfect country and western song because he hadn't said anything at all about mama or trains or trucks or prisons or getting drunk. But he wrote another verse to the song and he sent it to me, and after reading it I realized that my friend had written the perfect country and western song. I felt obliged to put out as my third record. The last verse went like this. I was drunk, day my mom got out of prison, and I went pick her up.